Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So, what you think so far? Cute, right? This is the look that I'm going to be showing you guys how to achieve today. It was a really fun look to recreate. It was inspired by the Willy Wonka movie when the little girl turned purple. Her nose turned purple first. She was popping her gum. So, it was inspired by her. If you want to see how I achieved it, keep watching. But before we get started, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Alright, let's get into it. Thank you for watching. Bye. Okay, so this tutorial was, this makeup look was very easy and simple to do. It only took me like less than 10 products. I used 2 eyeshadow palettes for the whole look. The first one that I'm using is a Take Me to Brazil palette, and I'm going in with the purple shade on my eyebrows. It has like 3 purple shades in the palette. You could choose whichever one you please. This is the one that I chose. It's not too light, it's not too dark. It was just right for my complexion. So I went in with that and I just shaded my brows in, and then I followed up with some concealer. I'm using the Tarte Tape Shape Concealer in the color medium, and this is what I always use to clean up my brows, and I also use this as a base for my eyeshadows. Okay, so major key after applying anything, concealer, foundation, anything, you always want to blend it out. You want to make sure you blend it very flawlessly. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm using a Real Techniques buffing brush, and I'm just blending that I'm blending that concealer out, preparing it for my eyeshadows, and then on top of my brow, I am using my foundation. I love this foundation. It is the Laura Mercier Ultra Longwear foundation in the color Hazelnut. I'm also going to use that on my whole face. I'm just using that to conceal the top of my brows, blending that out, and then we're going to get right into the eyeshadow. For eyeshadow, right now I'm using the Take Me to Brazil palette. Once again, this palette is by BH Cosmetics, and I'm using a pink shade from that palette as my transition color. So you just want to pack that color on and blend it out. Okay, so now for my crease color, I'm using the same purple that I used for my eyebrows and my crease, and I'm darkening up my crease, just going back and forth, blending it out in circular motions. You know, just whatever blending technique works for you, that's what you gotta do. Just blend that out, make sure there's no harsh lines, and yeah. Now we're getting into the lid. I'm using a shimmery pink from the palette as well. Same Take Me to Brazil palette once again. And I'm just applying that to my crease. And I'm going to go on top of that pink with a glittery shadow from the Moonlight Dust palette from Urban Decay. I might start sounding a little repetitive, but back into the Take Me to Brazil palette once again, and I am using a purple shade. I believe this is the same purple shade that I used on my eyes. I'm basically using like 3 to 4 colors for this one look. So I'm using that same purple and I'm contouring my face. So I'm gonna go ahead and contour and bronzing up my face with the purple eyeshadow. And then I'm going to use a pink eyeshadow as some blush and blend that all out. You don't want no harsh lines, okay? after adding all of this pink eyeshadow as some blush, I'm going to go back up onto my eyes, and I'm going to use the same blending brush that I used previously to blend out those edges of my shadow. I'm not adding any more product, I'm just diffusing everything and making sure it all comes together. And after doing that, I'm going to go down to my lower lash line with the same purple that I used in my crease and smoke that out. After smoking out with the purple, I'm going to go in with the pink that I used as my transition color, and I'm going to smoke out the purple with that pink. So you want to go right under where you place the purple with the pink. Taking the shimmery shadow from the Moon Dust palette in the color pink, and I'm adding that to the inner corner of my eyes. And now we're getting into the fun part. We're going to start on the nose. For my nose, I'm using the same shadows that I used on my eyes. I'm just keeping it on the darker side with the shadows. I'm not using the light pink. And for the nose, I'm going to use the dark purple from the Take Me to Brazil palette. Then I'm going to add a darker purple that's in the same Take Me to Brazil palette. These shadows in this palette do not have names to them, so that's why I'm just saying like the colors, but if you have this palette, you'll know what I'm talking about. So I'm just adding the two darkest purples from the Take Me to Brazil palette onto my nose and blending it out. You don't have to be neat with it or anything, just go in whichever directions you want, have fun with it, and just try to blend out the edges. After adding the purple, I wanted to deepen it up a bit, so you're going to see me go in with a darker shade, and the darker shade that I apply is a blue. So it's a really dark, deep blue, and I added that right at the tip and diffused it out onto the rest of my face. I just wanted to, like, you know, create some definition right at the tip of my nose. And then for some shimmer, I'm going to use the Moon Dust palette and go in with the two. There's a purple shade and there is a pink shade in that palette. I'm going to use both of those colors and add it on top of everything and just blend everything together, and it's really just that simple. So you could just watch me do that for the next couple of minutes, I guess. And for the finishing touch, I'm using Maybelline's Master Fairy Highlighter alright, this doesn't have a color, it's just the number 100. And I'm just going to highlight with that along with the pink glitter eyeshadow from my Moon Dust palette. I used two lip glosses. I mixed the Maybelline Vivid Lacquer in the color Tease, and my NYX Cosmetics lip gloss in the color Butterscotch.